What's new?
I hear a rumor
There's a rumor.
that they want me to move back here.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Well,
What are your thoughts?
Well, the first thought is we would have to do something with that room so that there was an extra. It's their fault. They're
Yeah, they
late.
got here late, but no
It's their
worries.
fault.
yeah, always our fault.
We would have to do something to that room so there was an extra little room for the person to come do therapy in,
Yeah.
because I do have people come.
Yeah.
There may be another option where you don't have to leave.
I sure hope so, because taking those dang felt things off is gonna be the biggest pain in the butt ever.
Yeah, it really, the option is you just switch
Yeah, I was thinking that. You need
Justina
to-
with Rand, with,
Oh, that's a good idea. I like that idea much better.
and then the victims and the crime.
Moving offices around.
Yeah, I think,
We're gonna move yours to Hawaii.
Yeah, I'll go with you.
Honolulu, just outside of Oprah Winfrey's home.
Sweet.
That's Maui, so.
Valley, yeah.
Well, that'd be nice.
I knew a guy that was her neighbor.
You'd be extremely disappointed. You thought it was gonna be okay, but it didn't turn out so good.
Oh, it's okay. I went to Maui. I could live on the beach, homeless. It's the coldest it gets is like 70.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
that's my dream, is to just like work at a little.
I even found the beach that I want to be homeless on.
You did that.
So you've thought about this, Bill?
Yeah.
I'll be homeless with you, Ron.
I'll join the party.
It's awesome.
Let's just have a muscle show crew,
Yeah.
We'll start our
Actually,
own
we
homeless in
should.
camp.
Yeah.
What we really should do is have a Muscle Shell County Christmas party or something in Hawaii.
You think?
Yeah, I think that's a brilliant idea.
Yeah, put that in the budget.
Well, I'm sure we can make that happen.
Take a week off and everybody go to Maui.
Yep.
Yeah, one-way ticket.
I have no interest whatsoever in going to Hawaii,
Really?
But
Why?
there are a lot of fun
Why?
things to do.
because I don't like to travel.
Well, it is a long drive.
You don't like to travel at all?
Yeah, you can't drive there.
Honestly, I'm kind of a, I'm a
It
Rocky
doesn't appeal to
Mountain
me either.
Oh, I love traveling.
guy. I know, it's a bum, but everybody else in my
It was
family,
just-
they
It was
just
beautiful.
live
There
for
was
it.
amazing food.
Oh, yeah.
Me, who's afraid of heights, was parasailing.
Oh, that'd be
We
fun.
went on a zip line that was just under a half mile long.
Wow.
There were 7 segments, but the longest one. So yeah, we went to a peak that's over 10,000 feet on a little tiny island.
Yeah.
And watched all the old people not be able to breathe when they got off the tour buses.
Yep.
Yeah, it's all exciting. Yeah, I was there for 2 weeks. A lot of stuff to see.
Yep, it's great. Quite
I'd like to visit that Parker Ranch or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I thought I had a special tour on that.
The last day while we're waiting to, so our plane flew out late, stopped at the Lahaina Pizza Company. And I'd always been one for Hawaiian pizza, you know, Canadian bacon. So I ordered one, it had canned pineapple on it. I'm like, really? Really?
Yeah, no kidding. When
Yeah,
the
we-
agree.
pineapples grow.
It was good pizza and all, but canned pineapple, I'm in Hawaii.
I did learn a lot this last week.
Oh.
Getting a good feeling for these people that are just wanting handouts. So that was fun.
Is that love we call now, or was
Yeah.
that last day?
And then they
I said
came back on
before.
Monday, then they came back on Tuesday, and I was like, we don't do this. Like,
What were they looking for?
well, giving me a full-on pity party of, we're staying at the rodeo
Oh.
grounds.
Um,
I believe you probably called the sheriff.
Well, and I said, well, as long as they're not on the rodeo, over the fairgrounds, he said, they are on the fairgrounds.
They were staying on the fair,
Uh,
squatting on the fairgrounds?
Yeah, and I guess there was a few other people there too. And they were up at my office saying that they don't have enough gas to get back to the fairgrounds. And I,
Come on.
hopefully my face didn't say anything, but in my mind it was saying, it's all downhill.
Give it a
Don't
push.
push it.
Then they needed gas so her son could go back from the camper to work. Work was at the grocery store. And I'm thinking in my head,
Walk.
And walk,
can't he walk?
yeah, feet work.
Then the next pity party is we just need some food, like bread and butter.
Food bank.
No, what popped in my head is he's working in the grocery store. I'm sure they would let him have bread and butter.
They might give a credit on your paycheck.
Yeah, take it out of your paycheck. So it's like it was just one little pity party after the other. Then one of the last ones on Monday was she just kept bringing all this stuff up, and then she was like, "But what about my 84-year-old dad?" And I was just like, "If he's bad, you need to take him to the hospital. Like, I don't do this." So then I called Dan over in Big Timber, and I was like, "How do you deal with this?" He's like, "Well, the first thing you can do is say, I'm gonna call the sheriff to see if they have any other resources,
Salvation Army.
cause then they'll be like, yeah, I
Lord,
want the
the
sheriff
sheriff.
involved."
Well, you asked me, cause you don't know what to do, it's like, well,
Yeah.
could we, and I said, well, what's that have to do with your mission? Nothing. All right, there's your answer.
So Amber called, I mean, Catalyst was gonna do it, but there was no room, which I'm okay. But Amber was like, this stuff is part of the mental health, and because for them to,
It is, but it's a slippery slope, I
It
think.
is, and I-
There's an enabling factor.
it is,
Yeah.
I agree with you
Yeah.
100%, like, I think there is, and there should be kind of stipulations on, you know, where I can help, you know, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna sit here and put you up in a hotel for 2 weeks, or I'm not gonna have you housed at the RV park for 2 weeks. That's not what I do,
Right.
that's not,
Well, that takes away
Yeah,
from
no,
funds
also-
that you have to do
Yeah.
what you need to do.
yeah.
But it is, you know, so who does take care of those people?
Salvation Army, Cheryl Ramsey.
You know, I this is my experience, I once would give people money, you know, when I worked near downtown Billings. And I became a mark,
Yeah.
and he was from the reservation, and I was buying food at the, Kentucky Fried Chicken, he came up and, "Hey, can you get me and my girlfriend a bucket of chicken?" I'm like an idiot, I said, "Oh, what the hell?" So I bought him a bucket of chicken. And he goes, "Can you get us a room at the," and I said, we're done,
Yeah,
you know.
Each day.
It was like, they take advantage of, and I'm not doing them any good. And then I was with this other guy that actually worked at the, ConocoPhillips, and they came up to us and asked for something, because the mission's right there. You can get a free meal there, you know, there you go.
We took a guy to Helena, he was a veteran, but his advice to us was fly a sign. He would make between $1,000 and $2,000 a night,
Yeah,
load all on hookers and booze, his words,
yeah.
and be out the next day. $1,000 to $2,000 a night, or a day. he would make.
wow.
Yep, you can make a lot of money.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Maybe I
To
should
make
try
that
this.
much.
No, no taxes, no.
Look,
Well,
and
and
they'll put out a
then
sign,
you're enabling them to
but you're enabling
continue,
their
continue.
attendance sometimes.
But you know, I'm not trying to say
I'll let you
everybody's
do
a
it
bad
at night, I'll
person,
do it
but
during the day.
Okay.
You
you
can,
gotta draw the line
yeah,
somewhere.
and you can definitely sniff these people out, cause like, when Catalyst said that they were gonna cover them to stay at the RV park till the 1st, she's sitting there hitting her daughter like, and I'm just thinking to myself, that's not right.
No.
Like, it's just, like,
There's-
sweet, we're getting a free stay, you know?
Where were they from originally?
Apparently Lewistown, so,
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
maybe they skate around getting free stuff,
I think they do,
and maybe they do this as a profession. A
I
lot of
think-
people do that.
I think so.
They're skilled at it.
Yep,
Mhm.
and so,
You hate to think that, but a lot of people do that.
yeah.
Instead of working, they've figured out the system, and they find somebody who will be sympathetic, and they, instead of being really sincere and finding a job and being responsible, they find people that will be sympathetic and give them money and give them stuff, yeah.
Use them up and move on.
Use
I
them as
asked-
a loan,
I asked my husband, I was like, do people like that ever, like, look at us people that are working hard and think, oh wow, they're successful, you know, they're doing good, they dress nice, they,
yeah.
no,
No,
it's cause
they
they just want everything free. And I was just like, yeah,
They're entitled.
Yep.
They're entitled.
yeah, if they came in one more time, I was gonna not be very nice.
Well, and you, unfortunately, you're in a role where you're gonna probably continue to.
You'll be
get
exposed to that.
Oh, yeah. And talking to Dan, he gave me some good ideas, like, he said that if she brought up the grandpa or dad again,
Yeah.
just say, hey, I'm going to call Adult Protective Services and see what they can do. You know, cause obviously this is neglect.
Mhm.
'Cause-
If there is a grandpa.
Yeah, exactly.
Protective services is useless.
I know.
But it's
I
not-
called in a few times and then the guy killed over and died because nobody would help him. I was like, awesome.
Is that Jason case?
There's only so much I can do.
Yeah.
I can't go deliver groceries and stuff all the time.
You know, a lot of this is a mental health, it is related to mental health.
To a point,
It's
yeah.
a severe.
Like, who was it? I was talking to someone, and if they're trying to better themselves and need the help
Mhm.
for maybe
Mhm.
a few days or whatever, that's different
That's
than
one
just
thing,
like,
yeah.
just constantly mooching. So,
Yeah.
I think there definitely is a difference in acknowledging this difference and, you know,
Well, that's what Ron wants to do in Maui.
Yeah.
I'm down with it.
I'm not gonna mooch off anybody, I'm just,
He said you'd be homeless.
I'm just gonna live on the beach, I'm not gonna be
Yeah.
asking anybody for anything.
Nothing.
All right, well, then I take that back.
It'll be self-funded.
Yeah, I'll be naked on the beach and they'll pay me money to put clothes back on. That's the
Yeah,
only
we put
way
a
I'm
little
gonna
bit
make
too
money
much thought.
There's plenty.
Exactly. The only way I can make money stripping.
that's funny.
Yeah, I think that's where this conversation went south.
There are farmers who make a big deal of going in to see their ASCS people and asking for money not to farm. And they run that to the limit.
Mm-hmm.
And we're talking about 80 to 100,000 bucks per program.
Mm-hmm.
So we're talking about a lot of money. They make you sign a form that says you will not get more than $1 million bucks.
Mhm.
Yeah, but that won't pay my
To
bills.
not farm.
And then, yeah, that's, people don't understand that. That is a,
It is a
so
thing.
when you start hearing people,
Mhm.
some of these rural farmers complaining about people getting welfare,
Mhm.
well, I can tell you it ain't a hell of a lot better.
Yeah.
Go and see that.
Same thing.
Right.
It doesn't
Well,
feed the
I think
world.
Maybe Mr. Goffney should know that.
All those programs, you know, whether, we talk about welfare programs,
Yeah.
those programs are there for a good reason, but the problem is we have so many people that are playing
Taking
the system.
advantage.
They know how to
They
play.
do.
Yeah, they know how to play.
There are attorneys who live their life just to advise people how
How
to
to
take
do it.
advantage of that.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Mhm.
You know, the
I read
road-
I read a book and it talks about how, now this was back quite a few years ago, about how people were trying to live on $2 a day and how they would work their SNAP benefits because they weren't getting any welfare benefits anymore, but they were getting food stamps. So they were working it, playing the game where they would somebody would go in with their benefit card, or they would go with their benefit card and buy groceries, and then they would somehow sell and get cash
Mhm.
for their groceries, and they would survive on this cash, or they'd use prostitution or some way where they would get cash to live because they didn't have cash to live, and they were working the system too.
Mhm.
And it was really, really sad what people were
Yeah.
doing to try to survive. But, like you said, playing the system, they figured out a way to do a workaround so they would have money to survive, and it's really,
Oh,
really
yeah.
sad.
Boy, you take advantage of it all.
Oh, yeah.
I tried prostitution, but it didn't work.
Worked for me for a while. Then I gained a lot of weight.
I lost too much money.
That's all right.
Then I wound up.
It's crazy.
Homeless on the beach. Oh, what happened to this conversation.
Living on $2 a day.
That's like 4 packs of top ramen, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
you can live off that,
I'm
I
a fat
guess.
boy, I can stand to go for.
You know, I
food,
really
so-
like that stuff, I like that.
Oh, oh.
ramen.
Sometimes,
Over
sometimes
white
I like
bread
it.
with Velveeta cheese,
Commodity cheese.
little peanut butter.
Ugh. Yeah.
And you can use it to fix roof leaks.
Well, I've seen people put it in cars and
Yeah.
Yeah.
for body work.
See, there's always a reason, there's always.
Then school started last week. I have emails out to the new school counselor up there along with Jason. Mr. Larson already knows, but and Mr. Mayo about everything that's going on with me. I mean, I'm with Alicia quite a bit already, so she knows, and she's starting to refer people to me as well. So that's kind of good.
Okay.
And then my actual school starts next week. I'll make it out alive, I promise. But September 9th, I get to start my internship with the LCPC part of things, so that's when I can start counting hours for like actual counseling. Cause I have a lot of people come in and they're just like, you know, I trust you, I just wanna talk to you, and I'm like, okay. I mean, I'm going to school for that, so, yeah, it's kind of, it's all coming together eventually. I have great ideas if you guys would ever show up at my office.
Yeah, I saw you, but we do wanna have we do wanna talk to
I
you.
about went to find you at lunch today and said, we're talking right now, and you're buying me lunch.
Fooled you, huh?
Well, but we do, we need to come by your office and we can just have a chat, and we probably try and maybe do that next week.
No,
How
Star
booked are
Trek
we next week?
communicator from the original series.
From the original series.
Okay.
Well, Memorial Day.
Memorial Day, that's right.
Yes, thank goodness, I
I
need
thought
a
it was
3-day
Labor
weekend.
Day.
It is Labor Day.
One of them two.
Well, you know, maybe Wednesday we'll swing by, cause we do claims.
Make an appointment.
What's a good time?
Wednesday before noon would be best, because I think I have a lady at 2 and 3.
So maybe 11:30 or 11.
Yeah.
We can try that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put that on the calendar. I'm gonna
Okay.
get you the calendar.
Okay,
Yeah. Can we
and
get
if
some,
not, I'll show up here.
can we get some gas money from you first?
I'll put like 4 cents in it, so you
Little
can get
money
from
for
here
alcohol.
to there.
4 cents.
The lady came back, the first thing she said is, are you the person I get food and gas vouchers from? And that was kind of a little,
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I was like,
Food
no,
and gas vouchers?
yeah,
Put your antenna up a little bit.
yep,
Did you give them money the first time?
nope, they didn't get anything. Those little red flags kept popping up, like,
Mhm.
How did they get your information?
who knows at this point.
Yeah.
It's starting to get out more and more.
Well, actually, it's kind of a good sign, actually, that
Yeah.
people know that you're.
Yeah. But wow.
But probably, well, I gave them your name. No, she- you came and they say, you know, I can't help you, but I know somebody who can.
Yeah, she just likes to give out
Yeah,
everything.
you bet.
She said, well, let's discuss your need for free everything. Why do you think you can go around sponging off of the world? Let's discuss this.
You know, Ben, just really quick, I've
Yeah.
got somebody that.
Okay, yeah,
at 2 o'clock.
speak
in my
up.
room. Morris and Merrill should have sent their final deal, outside of cutting some services.
For
we're
us.
not gonna be able to.
Okay, okay.
To drop it a whole lot.
And we determined that Mako just didn't have the storage, the data storage that we needed.
And we would pay we have them down here more than
Yeah, yeah.
we deal. I think Thad sent you guys the deal too, we had 28 site visits in that 2 months or something, and Mako allows us 1 a month. They'll come as many times as we want, but we gotta pay for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the point is you studied it and, there's some reasons, and then hopefully they cut their number a little bit.
Well, and the other thing too is, you know, as Mako gets more people on board, they're gonna become more competitive, you know, because they get more stuff going. But I just think changing now might not be our best plan.
Okay. They're supposed to put this up, by the way.
I signed the thing, so
Okay, so they should
I
be.
apologize for, we've been,
Slammed,
well, July we had 96 calls. And,
96.
yeah,
That's good, I smell money.
if I can sit down at my desk long enough to submit the things, yeah. And I have no idea what our numbers look like this month yet, I haven't even, but I know we've been crazy, so. I've spent, so far this week, I spent 36 hours in an ambulance, not counting my other stuff, so yeah, it's crazy.
Wow.
We've got some stuff, John, Thomas and I are looking at that, you know, at our normal replacements for computers this year, which ones are up, and we'll be bringing that to you. Because we do have some, I think your computer is one that we need to replace. There's a couple of them that are not doing well, and a couple of them, like our public ones, that will take the better of the older ones and move out there, so things aren't too bad. I did see about you wanting an iPhone.
Is that okay? I can't figure these damn things out.
I-
I've had to Google how to figure it out.
I'll send you what's available,
Okay.
Verizon stuff, and you can tell me what you want, as long as it's in your budget and stuff, and
Notice what he just said?
Yeah.
That's that's what we want to hear.
Right answer.
Was that the final proposal for Melissa Merrily when you said this not the final? Okay.
Yep.
And that's for services for this fiscal year?
yes. And I think they talked to Bonadie, and she was gonna get it on your deal for next week. On the agenda.
Last week.
Thad was here Monday, Tuesday, I don't remember, so. But it was too early or too late to put it on, or something, I don't know. Other than that, I think we're still moving along, so.
Right.
If you have to go to Lewistown, go through Harlow.
Okay.
There's probably 20-some little construction projects that are slowing you down. They're replacing all those bridges.
Yeah.
You know that deal they were gonna be doing all the missile sites? Well, they found all these little bridges on these small roads, couldn't support the weight. So they had to go through and replace all these bridges. So it's a mess right now. It took us an extra 40 minutes to get from Lewistown to Roundup the
Yeah.
other day.
Still working on that,
Yeah, and they started to cut a few new places, so,
huh?
and I guess there's gonna be a few still going next year or two, they're gonna do a couple more. Nice when it's all done, but just so you know, if you wanna get there in a hurry, go through Harlow.
Well,
That's good advice, actually.
I went to Snowy Mountain Road and we're and up to Lewistown, and you know, it's shorter actually, but, and you can still drive 50 and 60 on that gravel road.
Yeah.
Shouldn't, but you can't.
I usually take my motorcycle
Never stopped
over
before.
Red Hill a
Yeah.
couple times a year, go up there, have something to eat, come back, it's just such a
Yeah.
beautiful drive.
Forest Grove, yeah.
I have actually grown up in Montana, like, my whole life, pretty much. I've never been to Lewistown.
Oh, really?
It's beautiful country.
It is beautiful.
Really?
Their downtown area is super nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's, and then the drive is
Really big
green
Springs
and.
Brewery
yeah.
there, right across from Yogo Inn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
they have some amazing food.
They sure do.
They've got some good beer too, but every time I've been there, I've been working, so. But that is a really good place to eat.
Yeah, they're gonna be the next Missoula, Bozeman,
Yeah.
Lake, what is it? God, what's that one
Hippie?
where? No,
Los Angeles.
Flathead Lake or Kalispell.
Kalispell.
Yeah.
A destination.
All right.
All right, thanks, we'll be
talk to you
talking.
soon.
Alright.
I did have something super cool happen. On Saturday, I actually got a call for help from the sheriffs,
Really?
so I had to go help them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so, when you get a call from them,
Was it
You're
from
gonna
Sean
help?
personally? He
Yeah.
needs some help.
he needs a lot of help, I know.
I would have suspected that.
He needs a lot. Sorry, Sean.
Never know.
So that's it, that's all I have.
Okay.
Yeah, it was kinda cool to get that, well, at first they called and I was like, it's Saturday, it's my day off, cause the previous weekend they called and they're like, oh, we just wanted to give you this info, which I didn't answer the phone either. I didn't answer the phone, they ended up calling Justin's phone, which I thought was super weird, they're like, is Kelly there? I was like, okay, it must be important if they're trying to find me on my husband's phone,
Yeah.
so, yeah, excited, that's it.
All right, we'll see you next Wednesday, 11:30.
Yes, 11:30. You hear that? Put it in your calendars.
Calendar.
Next Thursday,
I
what?
just said she sent
11:30.
me an invoice with a signature, so I can get that back to her, so that's you
That's
guys.
Citizens
Okay, very
Day.
good.
Voted on that
All right,
this
so she
morning.
responded.
Citizens
Okay.
Day?
Yeah, that's a.
On the,
Where I just.
on the 4th,
Is it the fourth?
next Thursday,
Yeah.
it's the 4th. What is it?
Wednesday, the 3rd.
Oh, the third. That's right, I'm in September.
You're in Denver?
I'm in September.
It's the 3rd,
I
3rd of
was still-
September, that's Wednesday.
No, it's just
Yeah,
been
we're
a
doing
form that
Wednesday.
we can do an
Okay, what do you
authorization,
need?
so it's, this is
11:30.
what you saw this
At
morning.
my office.
Okay,
So she just wanted an invoice form for me, and I'll get this off to her.
You're-
all right.
We gotta bring the donuts.
Heck yeah.
And what will be the exact purpose?
Well, you're gonna go into therapy. We're gonna
Yeah.
help her.
Well, I know you've been using my name, but, so what should how should I be prepared?
Bring your ears.
Okay.
We're just gonna have a talk
Yes.
about everything. Okay, you're in my calendar too.
11:30?
Do we need to get on?
We do.
Okay.
Okay, I'm out of here. Have fun.
You're out of
Hello,
here.
by the way.
Bye.
Say that again?
I said hello, by the way.
Hi.
Okay, do we need to get?
I didn't want to interrupt, I didn't know you were doing calendar stuff.
No.
That's critical.
Yeah, it's.
That's
there's
my
lots of
memory.
Opportunity
Well, for me
for
too.
mistakes.
If you want to see me cry, steal my calendar.
Well, I found out, I just have to put it on there immediately, and then it's there,
Yeah.
and then when it happens, hopefully I'll be there. If not, I won't have a reason.
So the intention for talking to Emory is sort of get caught up because they're behind schedule, the schedule they set for us for design for the roof and phase 2.
Okay,
They did give us phase 2, but I'd like to talk to her about some things that are coming up because they've been doing design with John and I haven't been part, they've been, talking, calling each other and stuff. So there's things that I want to ask her that I thought would be good for you guys to hear, but also they want us to consider a second soil compaction test. It may save us money for phase 2.
okay.
And we just got, I just heard this week what phase 2 includes. So I forwarded you, no, she sent you that, the email from Emory. Is it working?
I think somebody actually turned the camera on us.
What's that?
There we go.
That's good.
But she's out there